எல்லாரும் நல்லா இருப்போம். வாட் அ கேம் ஃபார் சிஎஸ்கே. லாஸ்ட் இயரோட ஃபைனலிஸ்ட் 2 பேரு. ஆனா ஒரு 2 மேஜர் பிளேயர் கிடையாது அந்த ஜிடி டீம்ல. நான் வந்து ரிவ்யூ டைம்லயே சொன்னேன். ஜிடியை வந்து இந்த வருஷம் கண்டிப்பா பாட்டம்ல தான் பார்க்கலாம் அப்படின்றது. This is the reason why I said, because they don't have batting or bowling அப்படின்ற மாதிரி தான் தோணுது. And there is immense pressure on சுப்மன் கில். அது ரொம்ப கஷ்டங்க. ஐ மீன் ஒரு ப்ரெஷரும் இல்லாமல் ஜாலியாக போய் விளையாடி டமால் டிமின்னு அடித்து ரன் அடிக்கிறதும் அவ்வளோ ப்ரெஷரோட எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன் ப்ரெஷர் வந்து இட்ஸ் நாட் ஈஸி. யூனோ வித் ஆல் தி எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன் ப்ரெஷர், I don't know. I don't see a good chance for GT, but whereas I'll have to say a big sorry for all the மன்னிச்சுக்கோங்க அப்படின்றது வந்து கண்டிப்பா சொல்லி ஆகணும் for all the CSK fans, because I did rate them after that Dhoni's captainship given to Rutu. I did say that CSK ஓட chance of playoff வந்து கம்மியாகிறதுக்கு உண்டான வாய்ப்பு, அண்ட் அதுக்கப்புறம் அதுலேயே நான் கிளியராக சொல்லியிருப்பேன். I rate this only because I wanted to see how CSK fans are accepting Ruturaj as the captain அப்படின்ற ஒரு விஷயத்தினால தான். And I'm so happy the way that he is being accepted as the next captain. That is the way to go, guys. And amazing with this batting power. Oh my God, what a team it is. And I keep saying this, I cannot rate both CSK and MI the way that they can bat, and KKR. For me, this is the 3 team which is going into the playoffs. I'll be very, very, very unhappy if these 3 teams doesn't make it, because these 3 teams has the firepower till batting, till say number 9, number 10, and then they have the bowling as well. So I'll be very unhappy if these 3 teams doesn't go. Why am I not saying a team like RR and GT and these other teams, even RCB for that matter? One area is particularly strong, but another area is a weak. So for RR, I could still see they will be fighting it for that 4th position, because their top order is amazing, bottom bowling is amazing. What else you need? They need that middle, which is number 4 to number 8. If that clicks, RR is also good team. Okay, let's coming back to this particular game. If I have to say one thing, I really have to beg. I really have a big, big, big request to make to CSK management. Please, please do not make Shivam Dube impact sub. I do not want to see him sitting out when he's fielding. When the team is fielding, it's just because purely I want him to see. I want him to be in Indian T20I World Cup squad, no matter what. If someone can take on, Rashid Khan, we know after the surgery, after the back surgery that he had went, he looks like not the same old Rashid Khan what he was, but still someone who could tonk the spinners right from ball 1. I would definitely have in my team at number 4 at any given day. So I don't know. I would seriously, but what is this impact sub doing to him? I don't know. I don't want him to be a liability on the field when he is. See, you get this impact sub only on IPL. You don't get it in the international cricket. So when he is back in international cricket, when he is back on the field, because that is too crucial as well. You have to be on your toes. You have to make those sharp. Runouts, catches, and everything, and he eventually looks, pretty much. Uh, I would not use the word unshaved, but he doesn't look ready for the fielding, which is quite shocking, or which is quite uh, disheartening for me, because I would really really want the CSK management, or I would, if I'm Rahul Dravid, I would definitely call CSK management and say, you know what, I understand you guys want to have the best fielders on the pitch, but please try and make either a Rizvi sit out and make Dube play, because please look at a larger picture of Dube playing for India, and he needs to feel there and he needs to contribute. Because if I'm making Shivam Dube play in the 11 in an Indian T20I World Cup, he would be either replacing Kohli or he would be either replacing someone like Rinku Singh. Both are just amazing fielders. So uh, I don't know. I would honestly say, I would honestly feel this as an Indian fan. This should happen. But leaving all that, what a team this is, and the flurry of left-handers that they have. Oh, wow. And I don't know, Rachin Ravindra, what a guy. And this guy is like, free flowing bat, the swing of his bat. Uh, uh, Probably we could even say a left-handed uh, Baz, Brendan. His knock, hitting it from closer to the body, uh, whipping off from his hips, just amazing the way that he's playing, the way the start that he is giving, making Ruturaj Gaikwad to go slow. It's okay, you can take that in a few balls, so that once he's getting out, Ruturaj is upping his ante, and then it is just that flow, man, what a wow. And I've been saying, and I'm in a hardened RCB fan, no wrong in saying that, and I keep saying this is the way that they should be playing. You still have eight solid batsmen, just go all out and score 220 every single game, and then see if your bowlers can do it. If not, still okay, come back and say, okay, it's a good game. uh, I don't know. And Ajinkya Rahane, you beauty, what a catch, man. I have to talk about it. If I have to say something, bad about CSK, I don't know what to say. Ravindra, why did you drop that catch, man? I can say that. What else I can say? Maybe the Ajinkya Rahane is getting old. During the dive, I even saw your baldness. What else, man? Nothing. There is no single uh, falls or fault in CSK as of now. They're gonna top the chart, followed by MI and KKR, and it's going to be another amazing IPL finals in the same CSK. In the same Anbuden. On this part, I would want to talk about one single thing which erupted the stadium, which is Dhoni's catch. What a man, 42 years old. I keep saying I'm not a Dhoni fan, I'm a hater of Dhoni even, but then his keeping has just changed the way keeping itself. I wanted to make a video of keeping. What is Dhoni's style of wicket keeping, and what is it different from what others have been doing all these years before Dhoni came in, and how is now these things have been changing, how people have now looked up at Dhoni's style of keeping, and then what is the change that has been done, especially here in UK. I've seen a lot of coaches, start to give that way of Dhoni's style of coaching, which is like zero give, hard hands, and usually, but that is the one thing that we say to the keeper: keep it soft hands, and then always give the ball. I'll explain that in a whole separate video with keeping, what is keeping, and what is Dhoni's style of keeping, and what was it before, and how is it changing now. And just amazing the way to see him flying and taking a catch. Wow, just looking like a wow. And let's park this aside, and I'm sure this is going to be the top three of, I could say easily the top three and top bottom three of this year's IPL, which is definitely CSK, MI, and KKR, whichever order it can be, depending on when they meet each other, who is winning. And bottom three would be definitely Punjab, Delhi, and GT. Again, depends on who, whenever they're meeting each other, who is winning it. It depends purely on those area. And the other many four people would definitely be fighting for that fourth position. RR, Hasibi, SRH, and who's the other team? Hmm? Hmm. Whom did I miss? I don't know. LSG, yeah. Okay. Let's talk about tomorrow's game now. MI versus SRH. So the streak continue, which is like home game winning streak is continuing in this IPL. So if that is the case, are we gonna see SRH winning tomorrow? That would be a big question because again SRH. I've said one thing in my review is if SRH is not finding the right balance of their overseas players, they're not going to win this tournament. They're going to still be thrashed like what happened in their last season. Otherwise, it's going to be very tough for them. They need to find the right balance of their overseas batsmen, that is overseas players. Because I kept saying this, they have the best overseas conditions, but then eventually you cannot play all the eight. It can only be four, and they need to choose the right person. I don't know what they're gonna do. It's totally up to them. They're still waiting for Asaranga to come. Asaranga did a very tricky thing in eradicating his, suspension in ICC. I don't know if ICC gonna do something on that. I don't know. Well, let's wait and watch on that aspect. If you're not, if you don't know what it is, I'll talk about it later as well. So MI again not sure if Surya Kumar Yadav is back to fitness, but then if he is in, what a game it could be. The number one batter and the number two batter, which is like Surya Kumar and Klassen. Wow, man, Klassen's innings last game against KKR. It deserved a victory, but unfortunate it is. As the superstar Rajinikanth had said, let's see Kavya Amaran smiling a lot. Probably I would probably put it this way: let us see her smiling after the game or end of the game rather than in between, which is what has happened last game. Anyways, I wanted to finish in that game. I still feel 70-30, or I would put it 60-40 because it is happening in SRH. I would still put it 60 Mumbai and 40 or 65-35 with Mumbai tomorrow's game. So Mumbai would be the team which is breaking the jinx of winning away from home. I feel so. And saying this, I would wanted to put this one thing to everyone. தமிழ்ல சொல்றேன். நம்ம ஒருத்தர் ஐயோ மறந்துட்டேன்டா அந்த டயலாகையே. ஐயோ தல டயலாகே மறந்துட்டேனப்பா. அதாவது நம்ம ஒருத்தருக்கு மேல இருக்கிற விசுவாசத்த காட்டுறதுக்காக இன்னொருத்தர வந்து தப்பா பேசுறது வந்து இட்ஸ் நாட் அ குட் திங் கைஸ். நம்ம தல வந்து என்ன படம்ப்பா அது? பிங்க் ரீமேக் பண்ணாரே, அந்த படத்துல சொல்லியிருப்பார்ல. Which is what is happening again. I don't know. I mean, please, I understand everybody love their own fan. I mean, love their own team, love their heroes. I do that. I do with Virat Kohli, because Virat Kohli, even if they lose, if they win, I cannot sleep. If you look at my eyes, you can easily say that I've not slept yesterday. And not just that, I mean, there are some certain other things which is going on. Not feeling well. I don't want to put a video today, but then I felt okay. Let's continue putting the video every day if possible. uh Anyways, so let's not do that. Let's not hurt other people. If you don't like other people, that's fine. It is very common. It is very everybody doesn't be loved by everyone, right? So as I said earlier, I'm not a huge fan of Dhoni, and I'm not a Dhoniism person, but still it doesn't mean that I go ahead and then talk rubbish about him. I talk nonsense about him. He's legend himself. We know that. And likewise, every single person who is in this IPL, in any team for that matter, even if he's not playing, even if he's a 25th or 26th or 23rd member of that particular team, he has got some skills. That is the reason why he is there. So let's not talk bad things about a person, if good or bad, because every team, every individual wants to perform well. Not everybody can do it, right? That's the whole part of it. Not everybody can be a star on a given day. It might take, I don't believe in God, but there is something, some energy which needs to be going right for them to be and click as a star. And saying that tomorrow Mumbai Indians is playing, so let's back Hardik Pandya. Again, I'm not a big fan of what has happened in that transformation or transition or whatever you call between Hardik and Hardik, Mumbai, and Rohit. But then he is our gem. We should have him with full confidence playing for India in just another 2 months' time. He is the key because I was sitting today and trying to look at what is the best options that we have in terms of selecting 11 for our Indian cricket team T20I World Cup. I felt there are three people whom we do not have a replacement. Uh, Probably that is one is Hardik. Uh, Number two could be Bumrah. Definitely Hardik and Bumrah. You don't have a replacement for them. Rest all we could still find. I mean, another person I would say Jaddu, but to an extent, Aksar can somewhat do what Jaddu is doing, but not. Definitely, we don't have an uh, you know match and like for like replacement for Hardik or Bumrah. So these guys are a gem for us. So let's you know let's celebrate them. Okay. Anyways, guys, signing off for today. Nallarpom nallarpom. Ellarum nallarpom. Enjoy the IPL. Don't fight. Thank you. Bye bye.